1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister, while commending all those involved in the budget-making exercise, has termed the new budget more balanced that levies no new tax. The Finance Minister has announced to enhance the agriculture credit from 1,800 billion rupees to 2,250 billion rupees. The Sindh Cabinet has accorded approval of 2.24 trillion provincial budget for the financial year 2023-2024 at its meeting in Karachi today. Pakistan and Kazakhstan have agreed to further expand bilateral cooperation in the fields of energy, agriculture, information technology, textiles and energy. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif says Budget 2023-2024 represents the beginning of the process to fix the economy's long-term ailments. In a tweet today, he said the coalition government has prioritized the right areas that have the potential to spur economic growth, attract investment and make the economy self-sufficient. The Prime Minister said making of the budget financial year 2023-2024 was particularly a difficult task in view of the persistent challenges arising out of the floods-related relief and rehabilitation, global supply chain disruptions and geostrategic upheavals. He said a more balanced budget that levies no new tax could not have been possible within the existing constraints. The federal budget for the next fiscal year, with a total outlay of 14,460 billion rupees, has been announced with a focus on economic stability, sustainable and inclusive growth, as well as curbing inflationary pressures. The Finance Minister Mohammad Isaghdar presented the budgetary proposal in the National Assembly. The budget envisages special initiatives for the uplift of the agriculture, industry and IT sectors, besides relief for various segments of the society, including the salaried class. In the budget, the limit of agri credit has been enhanced to 2,250 billion rupees, while 10 billion rupees have been allocated for the provision of loans under the Prime Minister's Youth Loan Programme. The Finance Minister announced to abolish 2% final tax for the purchase of immovable property under the foreign remittances by overseas Pakistanis. The Minister for Finance, Isaghdar, has said Pakistan has tried its best to fulfill all the necessary conditions of the International Monetary Fund. Talking to a private television channel, he said IMF should not object to presenting a people-friendly budget. He said the government has made all-out efforts to provide maximum relief to the people. The Minister for Finance and Revenue, Senator Isaghdar, has proposed 35% ad hoc relief allowance will be given to the federal government employees of basic scale 1 to 16, while 30% ad hoc relief will be given to the employees of basic scale 17 and above. Presenting the federal budget for the fiscal year 2023-2024, the Finance Minister also announced 17.5% enhancement in the pensions of the federal government employees. People from all walks of life, including industrialists, traders, economists, employees, farmers and analysts, have hailed the government for presenting historical budget to provide relief to the masses. The President, Federation of Pakistan Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Irfan Iqbal Sheikh, appreciated the initiatives on account of poverty alleviation, increasing the amount of loans for the business and the youth, and abolition of duty on solar energy for tubewells and agri-seeds. The Lahore Chamber of Commerce and Industry President Kashif Anwar termed the federal budget as IT-focused business, small and medium enterprises and agriculture friendly. The Sindh Cabinet has accorded approval of 2.24 trillion rupees provincial budget for the financial year 2023-2024 at its meeting in Karachi today. The Sindh Chief Minister Syed Murad Ali Shah presided over the meeting. Addressing the meeting, Syed Murad Ali Shah talked about 5-year performance of his government and said this was the last pre-budget meeting of the cabinet of 5 years of the government. Pakistan and Kazakhstan have agreed to further expand bilateral cooperation in the fields of energy, agriculture, information technology, textiles and energy. The understanding came during a telephonic conversation between the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif with the President Kasim Jomart Tokayev of Kazakhstan today. The Prime Minister underscored that Pakistan deeply values its bilateral relations with Kazakhstan. The United Nations Under-Secretary-General for Peace Operations, Jean-Pierre Lecour, has acknowledged Pakistan's support in peace, security and proactive engagement and constructive contributions to the United Nations peacekeeping. He expressed the views while addressing a photographic exhibition in commemoration of the International Day of United Nations Peacekeepers, organized by the Permanent Mission of Pakistan to the United Nations in Vienna. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.